The Bengals drive about to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down.
Come on.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Man left, man left. Hey, hey, hey. You got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down. Watch the edge. Go, go. 58's the money. 58's the money. Go. Go.
To throw is Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. But now it's third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Protein spill.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Check.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on. The sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Regular.
Twist.
X3, 218, chopper.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Let's go.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0.
53 to Mike. 53. Check.
Hey, 5-7.
Here we go.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
53's Mike.
Kill.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Niners 7, Bengals nothing.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. I'm on.
Regular.
On 2nd and 15 now. Fitzpatrick. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch QB drop.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
First touch of the game here for Benny Cunningham. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Target, 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 target.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick flushed, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jabal Sheard able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you... Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kamal Ishmael. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Go ahead. That's mine. I got him.
Fitzpatrick. And that'll be complete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Here we go. Check 3, check.
Left.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Give me some. Here we go.
22 jet bombers. Get it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, check right.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Mike 20.
53, Mike. Touchdown, defense. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
35.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
At the Bengals' 41-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Loba. Topper.
Hatch it.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
80 weapon.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll find Miller. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Look at me, zipper!
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tannehill going to give it to Miller. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready, 8, read.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the back, watch
Go.
On second down and 4, Tannehill nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken near the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Set. 60 outlaw.
55 to Mike.
General West.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Switch.
Second and 5 now. Tannehill. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 25 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the run. Hey.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch Avery Greenman.
Now.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Set. 30 base. Recon. 132 fighter.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Get it.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gators.
55. I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, let's get in that hose.
Ready.
Now it's Tannehill. He's got the hook up to Miller. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Shoot.
6-6, bullet high. Hey, Alpha. Let's go.
Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Show it up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
53's mine. Oh, damn, punt.
Hey, Chip.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
180.
53 is the mic. You go night-night. Talk about night-night.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill.
Let's go.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
2nd down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Able to get this to Gordon, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Fitzpatrick, and this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Okay, ready?
Go 58's the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh. Watch twist.
Protein spill.
Slam.
Let go.
On 1st down, Miller. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Ready?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
58's mic. Time to go night-night.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll run on first down. It's Miller, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Go 58's the money. Hey, get in the weight room. 58's the money. 58's the money. Know your job.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Topper!
49, check 49.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Go 58's the mic. Bound to lose one.
Here's Tannehill. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Niners 20, Bengals nothing. Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check.
Quickstone, travel. Ready?
Again, it's Miller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Begin.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And that's caught left side, Seals Jones with it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, orbit. Hey.
I got you. I got you.
Defense.
Tannehill. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Tannehill now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Check.
Hey, check right. Hey, zoom.
I'm coming after you.
5.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's caught. It's Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Big hit.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 18-yard line.
Ready?
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Don't get nervous now. Pilot, 64, weak. Sit up.
Don't get nervous. Check 3.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Watch out.
General West.
They keep it on the ground. This time, it's Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready up.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
I got it.
61, matchbox, hit.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Here we go. 30 base. Recon, 132 fighter.
Joker.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try to run it with Morris. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Alfred Morris, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now Fitzpatrick. Roberts got him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And the pressure gets to him again. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the 49ers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.